Tabletop CP, where today we return to the Eastern Front for another game of Bolt Action. Alright, so this will be the third Eastern Front game we played in the last week. We played one with Robert, the Smolensk campaign last Friday, and then Jessica was here this weekend and we played the Bolt Action Learning game. And this week we are going to play another Eastern Front game of Bolt Action, and it's going to be Soviets versus Germans again. The idea behind this game is we're both going to use our Der Hammer / Der Sickle units, which are our hard-hitting Pioneer Engineer units. And this was recommended by Gordon John Smith, who's on the Facebook group. He wanted me to field a variation of my Der Hammer in the Soviet side, so we're going to be doing that, and we'll look at that when we look at the forces. I'd also like to do a quick shout out to our newest patrons this month. So we have Craig Hunter, who's also a friend of mine in real life. He's joined. We also have Robert Babick, Logan. We've had James Shevlin jump up from the Grenadiers to the Old Guard, and then we've had Nick Shantz has joined the Task Force Operator level. So thanks to those guys for joining. And if you guys are interested in joining the Patreon and getting some extras, behind the scenes stuff, extra campaigns, stuff like that, feel free to check out our Patreon. Today's mission is going to be the Heartbreak Ridge mission from the Bolt Action Alliance, and I'm going to be doing this one from memory. We played this a million times, so I think I have it down. But the table will be split into table quarters. There will be one objective placed directly in the middle of the table, and then both players will dice off. Whoever gets the highest will pick a table quarter. They will place their objective in that table quarter, and the opponent will place it in the opposite table quarter. The objectives are going to be worth 1 point for the middle one. Your enemy's objective is worth 2 points to you, but your own home objective is worth 0 points to you. So it's not worth anything to you except to hold it and keep them from getting it. And whoever holds the most objectives at the end wins the game. As far as deployment, we're going to be deploying 1 infantry and infantry or artillery inside your table quarter, and the rest are going to be coming in on first wave. So half of whatever's left is going to be the first wave, and after that everything's going to be coming in from reserve. So that's pretty much it. Pretty simple mission, but it leads to a lot of movement and it uses a lot of the board, so that's why we like it. And that is the mission. Let's go ahead and go over the terrain real quick. The mat we're using tonight is The Valley Mat by Cigar Box Battle. We've used this a ton of times. We really like it. Very nice, vibrant. It's got a lot of cool printed on features, roads, fields, all kind of cool stuff. So this is a great mat for all periods that you could possibly ever want to game in. Check the description if you want to get one for yourself. So other than that, we got the fences are a major part of this board. We have some fences around here. We have some fences around here. They're going to be soft cover, and they're going to be a 2-inch visibility, so you have to be within 2 inches of it to see or be seen. We also have several patches of grass scattered around the board, and these are going to be soft cover if you are in it. We got some dense terrain there. We got some there. We got a little bit here, a little bit over there. That's standard dense terrain rule, soft cover, can't see through it. All the buildings are going to be soft cover, and this fence is going to be soft cover, and then the orchard is going to be soft cover as well, but you can see all the way through it and move normally. And that is it for the terrain. So let's go ahead and look at tonight's forces. So we'll begin with the Soviet force. So this is 11 order dice, 992 points. We were shooting for 1,000 points each. Everything here is regular, except for what I say is not. So if I don't say what it is, it's regular. So we start off here. We have a junior lieutenant with man. They both have SMGs. Then we're going to have 2 LMG squads. These are 10 men, 2 LMGs, the rest rifles with an SMG sergeant. We also have an SMG squad of 9 men, all SMGs. We have our free inexperienced rifle squad here. And up here we have our Der Sickle unit. So this is the equivalent of the Der Hammer for the Germans. It's body armor, veteran assault engineers. They have all SMGs, and then there's a flamethrower, and then there's 2 Panzerfaust as well. There's one here, and then this guy with the black base has a Panzerfaust, and they're going to be riding in a Bren carrier or a universal carrier. I don't have a Soviet one, so we're just going to use the British one, so forgive me for that. So that's all the infantry. Then we have a veteran sniper. We have a heavy mortar. We got a Dushka, and then we got the BA-6 armored car. And that is the Soviet force. So here we have the German force. So this is also a generic reinforced platoon, 999 points and 9 order dice. So we start off with the regular second lieutenant with man. He is going to be armed with, or both will be armed with assault rifles. Then we have 3 identical squads. These are 8-man squads, and they have an LMG. They have an assault rifle sergeant, 2 assault rifles, and 2 Panzerfaust, and one of the squads has 3 Panzerfaust. And then we have Der Hammer itself. So this is a veteran assault pioneer squad. It's 6 men. It's got all SMGs and a flamethrower. And they're going to be riding in a veteran Stummel. And this is the Stummel that has the transport capacity, the 251-9. And then moving over here, we have a heavy mortar with spotter. We got a flak Veerling regular. All this stuff over here is regular. And then we have the SDKFZ 231 heavy armored car 8-rad. So this is a closed top, dual direction steering recce armored car. And that is it for the Germans. So tonight will be Steve and Andre playing. I'll be the camera guy and narrator. And when those guys get here, we'll get deployed and we'll get started. Alright, so Steve and Andre have arrived. Andre will be the Germans, Steve will be his Soviets. And they've been briefed and we've deployed and everything. So Andre won the roll-off. He's going to be on this table quarter. So remember, this is, you can see this through this whole thing. It's soft cover. And he's deployed 1 squad of grenadiers here. Is that the 3?
No.
Okay, that's the 2 Panzerfaust squad.
Yes.
And then he's deployed his heavy mortar over there. And the heavy mortar spotter is right there. So Steve wound up with this one. I'm sorry, I never showed you where your objective is. It's over there by the heavy mortar in those trees. And then Steve placed his objective behind the church. And he's deployed his mortar, his sniper, and his mortar spotter is over there in that clump of trees. And as far as reserves and first wave, Andre's first wave is going to be his Der Hammer squad and the Stummel, the flak Veerling, and the armored car. In reserve, he's got 2 squads of grenadiers, his officer, and one of those squads of grenadiers is going to outflank. And Andre's already said what side, because it's, well, quite obvious what side they're going to come in on. And then Steve's first wave is going to be the armored car, 2 squads, the 2 LMG squads, the Dushka and the officer, and in reserve he's going to have another LMG squad, the inexperienced squad, the SMG squad, and Der Sickle. So that's it, I believe. So we're ready to, I think we're ready to begin. Is there anything left? We already said what side you're coming in on. Yeah, nothing left, so we're ready to start. Alright, Andre, first die of the game. Andre will be bagman tonight. And that'll be the Soviets. Steve has brought one of his first wave squads, his dual LMG squad here. And the 2 LMGs are in range of the Grenadier squad in the orchard.
Moved soft cover,
Long range.
long range.
6s. We got one. That's a pin. Can it be more than
Do I
that?
roll or Steve rolls?
Nothing but a pin.
Nothing but a.
Here we go. Yeah, Steve will roll those, Andre. So next die.
No, I got to get my pin on first.
Okay.
Or
Pin
I guess
on.
I could skip the pin.
Soviets again. So the Soviets have a 2 dice advantage, so we might see their dice a little bit more often.
Well,
He was going to have his sniper again fire at that squad there, needing a 3. Oh, it's a hit. So on a 4+. Oh, he's got something. What do you want to take out? They got machine guns. You don't even have to roll that. He just automatically does that. So he's got machine gun and a senior or a leader with assault rifle.
Yeah,
and,
let's take out machine gun.
okay. Machine gun dead. All right, there we go. Machine gun dead. And another pin. Germans. Andre's advanced this squad out. Oh, no, you got a pin. So that's another -1. So it's 7s all around. Sorry, Andre. So he's got 3 assault rifles and 4 rifles. And it's going to be 7s onto the Russian sniper.
nothing.
Not a single 6. Okay. So that's that. So ineffective. It was going to be 6s on assault rifles until we remembered we had that pin. So next die. Germans again. There's put some of his reserves down. down. Here we go. Down. Now he has nothing left to put down. Now he's going to have to bring something in. 4 German dice in a row. Stummel with the Pioneers in it have come on Der Hammer. Another German dice. Jesus. So he's got the Flak Fearling left and the Armored Car. My bad. The guys in the Stummel went down. Okay, there we go. There's the Soviet dice.
Woo!
Okay, now everything's going to go down on Steve's side. So he's going to have the advantage in this one. He's going to know exactly where Andre is and be able to respond.
Green squad.
Down.
Hey,
Okay.
me again.
So Flak Fearling or Armored Car. I'm just going to have his mortar fire at these guys. Need him a 6.
Every mortar shot.
Is it an Andre special?
No. What?
Not quite.
Oh.
Almost. Steve, if you can grab a blast marker, please. Soviet die. One down.
Another one goes down.
Another one.
Hey.
So that's the last thing he can
What
put
you
down.
gonna do? Another one going down.
Soviets.
Don't.
Steve is going to have his heavy mortar fire from his spotter over here at Andre's heavy mortar. See if Steve can pull it off.
Oh,
No.
close.
No. All right, next die. This is another Soviet. He just brought his Dushka in here. There's a 4th man for this too somewhere, Steve. It's a 4-man crew. So next die. Soviets again. Steve has brought in another LMG or SMG squad. No, LMG squad. He's going to fire at those grenadiers right there. So this is what?
5s. Yeah, that's a decent one.
That's the
3.
rifles? Or is it
Right, that's the LMGs.
LMG, so 8. So
So there's 4 hits.
3. That other one was a
Yeah.
4.
3 hits so far, and then the rifles are going to need 6s for long range.
And there's 5 rifles.
Yep.
And there's 1 more.
So 4 total hits there. So roll 4 dice.
And that's
Yep,
1
3.
dead.
3 dead. They're only regulars.
Oh, regulars 3
And
dead.
then roll that 6 again.
And a pin.
So 3 dead and another pin. So those guys
Wow.
are getting hammered. So that's all that's left of that squad is 2 assault rifle, 3 assault rifles and 2 rifles.
Is that 2 shock or 3?
That should be 2. You had 1 when you
Okay,
moved out.
because I
that hit
pulled
you.
one off.
Yep. And another German dice. So Flak Veerling or Armored Car. Andre's brought his Flak Veerling in over there in the orchard. Another Soviet die. The BA-6 has come in over here. He's going to fire both coax, or the coax and the whole machine gun at
4s.
those guys there. Have moved, and so 2 8 shots.
And that's 1, 2, 3. 3 hits.
3 hits. Another pin, Andre. We're at 3 now. And then
3 for 3.
see if you get anyone.
2
2
dead.
and a 6. Nope. But 2 more down. So I guess they're
Man.
rifles. So he's down to 3, the 3 assault rifles left, and 3 pins.
Nice.
Yeah, probably not a wise move moving out there, but whatever. Next die.
Be aggressive in this game.
You do. Soviets. So Steve's lieutenant has come in over here. Next die. Already pulled it, so it's German die. Andre's armored car has come in, and he's going to fire at the mortar with the auto cannon. He's got a hit.
And 1 hit.
So a 1-inch tempo would get 2 of these guys. I was going to say anything but.
St. Arrows.
Actually, it wouldn't be anything but. It would be, you would need 3s. But it is D2 pins, Andre.
Oh, D2 pins.
Yeah. So.
Okay, well.
2 pins. All right. Well, 2 pins on the heavy mortar. That's a good thing.
Reduces his accuracy.
Yeah, you need 7s.
Nice.
Next die. Is there any more die?
No.
Okay.
That's
End of turn 1. Turn 2.
Oh, you want me to pull a die already?
Yeah. Soviets.
Go, Steve, go.
Steve just got these guys out of the mortar.
Might as well take
range
them
in.
all,
Yeah, take this guy with you.
Alright.
So he's ran up there. So next die. Soviets. Gonna try to pass him in order with the mortar. Oh, he fails. The 2-pin order. Next die. Another Soviets.
Try again.
So Steve has advanced these guys over the wall, or the fence, and he's going to fire at the unlucky squad. Andre did go down, so it's 7s all around. Let's see, one.
That's a terrible roll. So
Just one. Okay. Or nothing.
It's just
Half-
one.
One
half
possible.
a
It's just one nothing.
All right. Good old near miss. Near hit. Oh, finally something German. Andre's mortar is going to readjust, and he's going to fire at this squad here. Can he pull it off? Hell no. Andre's magic is gone. He hasn't rolled a 6 on a mortar in a long time. Another Soviet dice. Inexperienced squad has passed their order to come in somehow, and then they're in these trees here. Soviets again. Steve has just placed his Dishka on ambush. Germans. Black Veerling is going to fire at the squad here. I guess soft cover because this fence is closer to them
the
than
whole
you.
orchard is soft cover, right?
Yeah.
Well, am
Well,
I in the orchard? Or?
No, he's out of the orchard, but I'd say this fence will give him soft cover because it's closer to them than you. So just long range soft cover. 5,
2,
3.
3 hits.
So 3 1-inch templates, Andre, on these guys. So we'll let Andre figure out how that's going to work out. So he's going to be able to get 7 of this squad with the Black Veerling HE, needing 3s. 2, 1, 5, and then 2 6s. 2 possibles.
No.
But 5 dead, Steve, so this squad just got tore up. And then D2 pins. So 2 pins. So 5 dead and 2 pins.
Is that a check? Or?
Yeah, it is, because that was a 10-man squad, so he's going to have to do a morale test. Morale check at -2, 8.
10.
They're dead.
Wow.
So the Flak Veerling just erased a squad. That's what happens.
It's always better to be lucky than good, Steve. Remember that.
That's what happens when you get hit with a Flak Veerling.
Don't ask me to communicate right now.
I understand.
Next die. Good. Bye-bye Soviet LMG squad. So another Soviet die.
Oops.
The armored car has advanced, and it's going to fire at the Flak Veerling through the orchard. So it's going to be long range, moved, soft cover. So 6s.
Whoa.
3
Four.
hits.
4.
4 hits.
Wow.
So the gun shield will make them 5s to kill. He got one.
1 dead and a pin.
1 dead and a pin on the Flak Veerling. Not nearly payback enough for what it just did.
Well, hit something.
Yeah. All right. Next die, Andre.
Skip the pin.
He has better things to do than put pins out. He's got to pull another dice. Germans.
Dice, baby.
So Andre's officer, Lieutenant Nick Shantz, has come on. And he's come on by the Flak Veerling in between the heavy mortar. Next die. It's Germans. Go ahead, Andre.
I'm going to put their hammer down.
Andre's put the hammer down.
Let them roll 10-4. We got ourselves a dice roll coming to Steve.
Steve's going to have his sniper try to take out Lieutenant Shantz.
But he ignores cover, right?
Yeah, you're just hitting on 3s. Yeah, you ignore all
Small
that
team
stuff.
doesn't matter.
Nope,
Okay, that's a hit.
it's a hit. And a 4 up. Oh, Lieutenant Shantz is taken out by the Soviet sniper. Yeah, so you're going to have to take a morale test.
Morale test.
You fail.
Hey, sniper did something.
Sniper did something.
That's right.
Congratulations. Next die.
Yes, sniper did something. He hasn't missed.
It's another German die. Well, first Andre moved his Stummel up, but Steve has his just got on Overwatch.
3 hits.
Yeah, needing 4s just for long range. Needing 6s to glance. He's got 1.
Wow.
Oh, a 5. So 5 minus 3. Oh, that's immobilized, Andre. You immobilized your Stummel with the Dushka. That is not good because you need that thing to get up here. Now Durhammer is going to be hoofing it the whole game. Damn it.
Which wouldn't be that big of a deal if I hadn't already put them down. Because
Yeah. So it's going to take a pin and another pin, and then Durhammer's going to take 2 pins as well, and it's going to be
Why is it
immobilized.
2 pins?
Yeah, because you take 1 for the hit and then you take 1 for the result. So you always take 2 pins when you get.
Oh, on the vehicle damage table. Got it.
Yeah. So 2 pins all around. The half track is going to fire now. It's finished its move. It's gotten immobilized, so the track got shot off by the Dishka. And he's going to fire at the inexperienced squad that needing 7s. 2 possibles. Nothing. Okay, well, that
That was
sucked.
fun.
That sucked for the half track. Now he's immobilized right there. Another German die. Andres put his outflanking grenadier squad down.
Instead of putting them down before and then moving the other guys out, but hey.
Soviets has run his SMG squad up here behind the church. Next die, Andre. Soviets again. What do you have left?
Got the bread. Oh, I got my
Brand.
officer.
And the officer. The Soviet officer has moved up there. Andre was just lamenting the loss of Lieutenant Shantz. Our newest operator patron he didn't do anything. He ran on and got killed immediately.
He absorbed enemy fire.
Which is typical for new leaders in our in the nerd cave. Steve has committed Der Sickle to his objective side. He is in the Bren though, so he could move. But he's got 3 squads over here, 1 squad over here. Well, he had to.
I had 2.
He had
Kind
to.
of lightly defended over here, Steve. You sure that was a good strategy?
Your attack is faltered. Okay, it's German dice. Andre has so the guys in here went down, and then Andre he's going to drive his armored car up, and he's going to fire the auto cannon. Needing 3 is point blank. Erases the move. You get 2 shots with the auto cannon. 2 hits. 2 hits with the auto cannon, so it's +2 against 7.
So that's 4 dice.
No, just 2, because you're firing AP shells, not HE.
Ah,
So it's
2 glancing shots.
no, those are only 6s. Nothing. It does nothing. Because you needed a 5 to glance, because you're a +2 and he's a 7. So you got 2 6s, so it's
Sevens.
just a pin. Yeah, he's armor 7.
Wow.
Yeah, so just a pin on the Bren. That's it. Bummer.
even is it just 2 hits? Is just 1? Yeah, it is, isn't it?
That guy's got Reki, doesn't he?
He does. Yeah, we were just talking about that off camera. He could just zip away if you get out, so that's why he did it. Next die.
Is the squad?
Another one of yours? Okay.
Well,
So-
yeah, that's the last 2 dice.
Oh, okay,
That's-
the last 2 dice. All right, so the next thing is going to be Andre's other squad in reserve. End of the turn, Andre just brought in another grenadier squad in there on this side. So that will be it for turn 2.
Andre?
So at the start of turn 3, Andre is going to leave these guys down. So he's going to remove some pins from them. Ooh, 3 pins. All right, so they're down, but they're pin free. And then Steve's going to be bag man starting now. That way no one can complain of dice bias. If they're
That's
both
not
pulling
true.
dice.
We can still complain.
That's true. You can always complain. That's the soldier's right. Germans. Andre passed the order with the Stummel, and he is going to fire at the universal carrier needing a 4.
Ah!
It's a miss. Bam. Well, at least you passed the order. Next die, Steve. Steve's busy with the
You're interfering with the chips, man.
That's why we can't have the chip addict be the bag man.
That's why you can't have an addict holding the bag.
So Andre's going to have the flak Fearling. He's going to fire at these guys. Steve's going to go down, so it's going to turn it to 7s. Ooh, he's got 3 up, 3 possibles.
That was a really nice roll, too.
And nothing.
Okay.
So good call on going down there. That would have probably been the end of that squad, because I saw there was a lot of 5s and 6s.
A lot.
All right, next die. Soviets. He's going to try to get out. So this is an important order test. His veterans in here have 1 pin on them. Yeah, no problem. All right, so now the decision is Andre's. Do you Reki or get hit with the flamer?
Is he targeting me?
I don't know. Are you going to get out and target the vehicle? I guess that was a foregone conclusion.
I'm not deciding until Steve does something.
Okay. Well, I mean, what else is he? He's got SMGs and a flamethrower. He can't hit anything else.
I got Panzerfaust too.
He does, but you can still Reki. All right. The Der Sickle got out, and they were going to flame and Panzerfaust the armored car, but it Reki'd out of the way. Soviets. So Dishka's gone on ambush. Soviets again. The Soviet SMG squad has come out from behind the church and they're advancing up towards the middle. Dangerously in front of that stummel.
Well, you
It
didn't
still
give me
has
any
one pin.
vehicles to get my guys around. So.
Yeah, Steve's used to playing with trucks and lots of trucks. So a German
Playing with
dice.
his trucks.
He's advanced that squad up to the fence. He's going to fire the machine gun and 3 rifles at these guys here. Move long range. Needing 5s.
Yeah.
Got one. Well, it's a
Yeah.
pin.
We'll take the pin.
And then they're regulars, so 4s. Got one. So 1 down and 1 pin. Next die there, Steve.
I was already planning my move. I hadn't even pulled my die.
Way to think ahead.
It's not even yours anyway, it's the Germans. Andre's passed the order with their hammer. He's going to get out. They're going to have 1 left. I took 2 pins with the half track when I got immobilized. So he's going to move out there. There's a small gap. And Steve is going to fire. Actually, I think they're going to get cover anyway because they're shooting through the grass. And he's right behind it. So.
Soft cover.
Soft cover, long range. So 3 shots from the Disco, which went on ambush at Durhammer. Long range, soft cover, needing 5s. Got 1. It's +1 on them, so 4 to kill. Nothing but a pin. So they're back up to 2 pins.
Nice.
So that's not bad. Just go fired. Next die.
No, I get to shoot.
It's optional.
You got 12-inch range on everything. I don't think
Really?
Yeah, because you have all SMGs and a flamethrower, so
Oh,
I don't think you can hit anything.
really?
So we got an SMG squad, their sickle, and their hammer by itself. But he does have a stummel, and he's got that armored car still. We'll see how that goes. So for next turn. Next turn, he's going to have options. Let's just put it that way. So next die.
My next turn options, yeah.
Oh, so you're not shooting?
I
He
can't.
can't. Yeah, he's got SMGs and a flamethrower. He can't. He's got no range to reach anything.
Well,
All right, let's see here.
actually, so if that's, let's make it true then.
Okay, so yeah, he's not shooting. Next die.
I guess I should have come up. Well, yeah.
Germans. Yeah, he's passing order with his outflankers barely. So they came in here. They're going to ignore the heavy mortar, and they're going to fire at their sickle here. Needing. So these are rifles needing 5s. 1 hit. Okay. And then
Assault
4s
rifles,
for everything else.
machine gun.
Needing 4s.
Oh, that was a horrible roll.
You still got what, 4?
4 more.
So 5 total. And they're wearing the body armor, so they're going to get +1. So you're needing 6s. 6s to kill these guys. Veterans in body armor.
Nice.
Nothing but a pin.
Serious.
6s, man. That's hard. All right, next die. Yeah, those are some tough bastards.
Do I even have anything left?
Soviets. See what the dice bag holds.
You got one.
I still got my
1
mortar.
left, and a Soviet die. Steve's heavy mortar has passed its order. He's going to fire at Andre's heavy mortar. Just time needing a 5, though. Oh,
It was like balanced.
it was close.
Too close.
So he'll be needing a 4 next time on that heavy mortar, assuming it lives. And another Soviet dice. The armored car has advanced up. He's going to fire both machine guns at the squad there in the open.
Oh, you got a Panzerfaust right there. Oh, too bad you're down.
You could recce. 4s. So 1,
2, 3, 4, 5.
5 hits
Nice.
on the guys in the open. So 4s to kill. Oh damn!
4 dead.
4 dead, and that's going to be a morale check because those guys only started as 8 men. So it's going to be a 1 pin morale check on those guys. Makes it. No, they're gone. Oh no. Well, you still got the flak Virling to defend the objective at least. Next die. The armored car has hosed the squad. Another Soviet die. The brand passed its order. It's come around. It's going to fire at these outflankers. Just
4.
fours.
One.
One hit, so that's a pin on them, and nothing but a pin. Okay, so the outflankers have a pin on them. So next die there, Steve.
You got more?
It is a Soviet dice.
That's your dudes, your greens, right?
Got my officer.
Steve's gonna have his inexperienced squad fire at the
Cover two, right?
outflankers.
So it's sixes.
Sixes, yeah, 'cause they're shooting across the grass.
Got one.
One hit. One hit, so another pin though.
Got a pin.
Yeah, it's 2 pins on those guys now.
On where
Yeah.
are we shooting? You're shooting at those guys from where?
Oh wait, yeah, you got these guys right there. I'm sorry, you can't shoot them.
Sure I can. I can shoot the guy right there. It's
Hold
more
on.
than an inch away.
I need to make a judgment call.
Does his
I'll
brain
give you
carrier
okay.
take pins for being open topped? Does all those rounds bounce off of it from the green troops?
Nothing but a pin. He's back. He's up to 2 pins now.
I'll take.
I'll let Steve slide on that one as the judge. German dice. He's gonna fire the heavy mortar at these guys. Needing a 6, you can do it. He's got it. He's got
He's
it.
got me cursed now.
You haven't rolled a 6 all night. How's your chance?
Ah, man.
Yeah, so close.
Thanks, Andre. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
some dice.
All right, is there
Oh,
anything
no, I'm
left?
sorry. There's more than that.
More dice in there. What do we have left on the table here? One,
Sniper and my
2
officer.
Soviet dice. Sniper and officer. Sniper's gonna take a shot at Der Hammer. And needing a 3. No!
Finally missed. That's a bummer.
It gets hot. It overheats.
Ooh, haven't heard that one.
Blows up in his face. And then the last thing is the Soviet officer. At the last die, the Soviet officer has just advanced up to the fence line. So right now, Andre's got no infantry over here. He's got a mortar and a... But he does have the flak yearling. But he does have an armored car in his face. And these guys, 3 guys with assault rifles, are not a horrible unit. They could do something. And then Steve's got these guys, the officer, and then over here in the middle we got Der Hammer, Der Sickle, SMG squad, and then over here we got the outflankers, the Bren, and the mortar. Oh, and then the armored car and the Stummel. So that'll do it for turn 3. Top of turn 4. This is very important die pull here. And it is German. It is German.
FB.
Well, yeah, but I need the next 3.
So Andre's declared he needs 4 dice in a row to pull off his plan. Andre's going to have his armored car autocannon fire at Der Hammer. So he needs 3s. He's got 1. He's got 1.
Okay.
So a 1-inch template should hit 4 of these guys.
So that's just, okay.
D2 pins.
So 4,
And it's plus
1,
2.
plus 2.
Yeah, plus 2. And they're so 4s. Come on, kill Der Hammer. He got a
1.
6. He got the 6 though. You could maybe take the flamer out.
Well, that'd make it worth it.
1 dead.
I'm not catching a break here
Yeah,
tonight.
these guys are
After, well,
tough
after that first giant break.
2 pin, D2 pins there, Andre.
D2, 1.
I already put 1 on it. So that's
1.
good.
So you're up to
Already
2.
added it. Yeah.
Okay. All right, next die.
Okay, my next 3 dice, Steve, please.
He has to have this for his plan to work.
Plan. It's not a plan. It's survival.
Hey, there's another German die, so that's 2. Andre has passed the order with the Stummel. He's going to fire the Stummel coax at these guys. Needing 3s. So 4 hits.
4 hits.
And then 6s to wound with the body armor.
Yeah, well, we haven't gotten one yet. And we're not
But it is another
disappointing.
pin, so there's 3 pins now on Der Sickle. Which, even for veterans, is starting to get up there. And a Soviet dice. Oh, that ruins Andre's plan. They failed an order. The
That
SMG
is
squad.
no lie. That's like
failed in
pulling
order.
2 in a row.
They failed the 1 pin order with a 9, which is harsh. But not entirely uncommon for us. Another Soviet die. The Soviet armored car has moved up to the fence, and he's going to fire both machine guns at Der Hammer. So just need 4s.
Well, you got lucky, Andre.
Yeah, 2 hits.
2 hits.
Wow.
One
Got
dead.
one. One possible.
Ooh,
Oh,
flamethrower's
crap.
out.
Flamer is dead. Oh, no. Durhammer's flamethrower is dead. Yeah, that's it. So the flamethrower from Durhammer has been killed by the BA6. Yes, German die. Andre's going to have, he passed an order down to 1 pin. He's going to have the 2 rifle Panzerfaust fire at the Bren, needing 5s.
Boom.
He got one. So it's like a +6 against 7, so anything but. Oh man, that's a double pin. So roll 2 on the damage table. He's destroyed. The 4 takes him down.
Okay. And then
So Bren destroyed. Or
how many
universal
shots on
carrier.
the
So you're gonna get 6 for the machine gun, and you have 3 assault rifles,
6 for the assault rifles?
and then one more rifle. And those are all gonna need 3s. Here we go. Needing 3s. It's pretty good.
That is a lot of 3s.
Okay, and then you just need 4s.
3, 6, 9, 10. Actually, that's average.
You should get 4s.
1, 2.
Ah, damn. So they're gonna take two casualties, and then they're gonna be morale
2
test.
pins and a morale test.
So a morale 2-pin morale test, Steve.
No problem.
He makes it.
9.
So you didn't take the mortar out, but you did kill the Bren. Okay. Next die. Well, if you assaulted him, there would have been a chance for a really ugly loss there. That'd be embarrassing. So another German dice. So, German mortar back at these guys needing a 5 this time. Oh, damn. It's a 4.
Damn 4.
Put a marker on them.
Soviets. Steve has moved this squad up. He's got point blank with the machine guns. These guys are going to go down. So it's going to be 6s for everyone but the machine guns.
They're all exactly 1 inch apart.
Why would that be important?
Hold on a second. All right, so what are you doing first?
So we'll do the 5s.
Okay. 1 hit.
2 hits.
2 hits. Okay.
And then we got the 6 rifles as well.
Okay. 6 rifles in here.
Got 1 more, so it's 3 hits.
3 hits on these guys. Needing 4s. I see 1,
2 dead.
2, and a 6.
What are you doing rolling my dice over here, Steve?
Yeah, you know Andre is very specific, particular about his dice. So it's 3 dead. Morale test.
6.
You make it. So you're down to 1 dude. Who do you want to keep? The sergeant? So he's got 1 sergeant.
Actually,
Panzerfaust guy.
yeah, might as well keep the Panzerfaust guy.
Okay, so Panzerfaust guy with 1 pin left in that squad. Next die. Soviets. Quarter firing at that last dude in the road. He got him.
Well, so why wouldn't we always just take snipers to take out the observers?
Because it's 50 points or whatever. He doesn't do anything but a pin. That's why. Because they are not always guaranteed to take him out.
Snipers have not historically treated me well.
Next die. Another Soviet die. This guy's gonna fire at Durhammer. Yep. In 5s. 2
Wow.
hits. +1, so 4s. Oh damn! 2 silver
dead.
6s. So 2 dead on Durhammer and another pin on
2 dead?
Yep.
Oh. Who
2
fired?
They're
dead.
super.
Dead by
The
the way.
Dishka.
Nice.
He's got that +1, but he rolled 6s anyway. So yeah, might as well take that guy out. Damn. So he's down to 3 guys in Durhammer with what? 4 pins now?
Only 4 pins.
Alright, next die. So Durhammer is not done shit. Of course their transport got immobilized early, that didn't help. Another German dice. The Flak Fearling is gonna fire at this squad here. In 5s.
Got 1.
2.
2. So 2 1-inch templates. Man,
So that'll
4
be
4 of them.
4? I
Yeah.
only see 3.
Well, the
Put 1
team.
here, boink.
No, they got to be connected.
Oh, that's 3.
3, okay. 3 then. Needing 2s. Or 3s.
Twos or threes? I'm gonna choose twos.
It's threes. It's threes because they're regulars and they're no. It's a plus. It's only a +1 because you're shooting HE. So it's fours or threes. You got two, whatever the hell. Man. And then D2 pins, Andre. No matter how it works out. So you got one more pin.
One more pin. It just has one pin.
Oh, there's just one. Okay. To one pin.
Do I have any more dice?
Yep.
How many?
One. What do you even have left? All right. What's the next one's Soviet dice. Soviet officers run towards it. Looks like everyone's given up, or Steve looks like he's given up on Andre's objective.
Given up? He never went for it.
Well, he's moving towards the middle now, so another Soviet dice. So Steve has passed. He rallied all the pins off of their sickle.
Barely.
Barely. He was at the max on everything. So another Soviet die.
Mortars.
The Soviet heavy mortar failed another order. So
Should have brought the commissar.
Germans.
Hammer time.
So the last thing is the hammer, and they could
Rally.
They're gonna rally with their 3 pins. So they pass the order. So that's 1 pin, and 4 more. Hammer is now pin free. So we have any more dice in there? 2 Soviets. Gonna have his green squad fire at those guys again.
8 sixes.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Not a hit. Okay, and then there's 1 more Soviet dice somewhere. Soviet die was the brain carrier, which got pulled out, and we move on to turn 5. Okay. Do you guys want to alternate Bagman again, or you okay?
I'll take the last one if you wanted to keep going,
All right.
or I can take it.
I keep pulling your dice first, so
Yeah. Why
I'm
mess it up?
Well,
doing you a favor.
It's,
Yeah, there it is. Another German dice first. Okay. Hey, the mortar hitting on a 4 this time.
Yep, but
Well, you got their sickle here. We'll let Andre figure it out.
actually,
The first thing he's going to do is try to drop a heavy mortar shell on these dudes. Needing a 4 this time. Oh, he got it. That might be it for them. So 3-inch template. I guess we should have gave Steve a chance to
Yeah,
go
that would have
down.
been nice.
Are you gonna go down?
We'll give you the chance. You want to go down? Would you have gone down?
Like 50-50.
All right, 50-50. On a 4+, he would have went down. He would have went down. We didn't give him a chance. We just fired off. We should have gave Steve a chance.
well, I just assumed you wouldn't just because we're on turn 5, but
so it'll
so
be
they're down.
Yeah, so it'll be a 3-inch template and then half of that. So it'll be 3 hits.
D3, D6.
So pull a dice out, put them down. So it'll just be 3 guys and then D3 hits, I believe. Anything but.
Boom.
So 3 dead. 3 dead. And then D3 more pins. Just 1 more. So you're not going to take a morale test, and you're up to 2 pins. All right, next die.
Well, you're ranged in too, so.
Yeah.
And they're down. So they can't do anything this turn. Soviets. Flamer has moved. He wasn't able to get within 6 for the Flamer, but he has the 2 SMGs that can fire. And you get 4 shots. Even 4s. So 1 hit.
Another
I
pin.
got the pin.
Just
Another pin.
nothing but a pin.
I
Next
say
die.
that like it's barely anything.
And we got 2 pins now. Yeah, starting to rack up there a little bit. Germans. He's going to have the. He passed his order. He's assaulting the body armor guy. So the green ones are the tough fighters. In 5s. Oh man.
Seriously.
That is a whiff. But you did get 1 tough fighter thing. The body armor doesn't count in close combat. So he's got 2 of you.
Well,
So 2 of you are dead, Steve. And then you're going to get to fight back with whatever is left. 2 tough fighters attacking back. You got
Nothing.
1.
oh,
So if you get another one, you're going to tie. No, you lost. So Andre, you're going to lose 1 guy. And then Steve's Der Sickle has been destroyed. These guys have just consolidated towards the wrecked brain carrier and the objective. He's on the objective right now. And Steve's got an inexperienced squad and a mortar
And
that
this
can't be housed in
technically isn't
order.
here, right? He can't use that for cover, right?
No, I think it stays there. It's a wreck. It's a armored vehicle.
it's a recce vehicle. Oh no, it's not a recce.
It's a non-wrecky
Went
wreck.
over this.
Germans. Andre's going to try to pass an order with this 1 guy.
Nope.
Wouldn't even matter if the sergeant was there or not.
He'll go down.
He wanted to go over there and fire the Panzerfaust at that, but he's got 2 pins. He's
He
missing
thought
the
about
sergeant.
it and he decided, yeah, no.
Yeah, I'll just stay here in the middle of the road. It's all good.
Besides, I couldn't let Steve go be the only one failing orders.
You got to fail one every now and then. Soviets. The
Can't
armored
see.
car has crashed through the fence. He's going to fire at Durhammer point blank.
Jeez.
Wow. Which, what the hell would you need? 3s? Yeah, because you moved, but you're point blank again.
3s.
So still 5 hits.
6.
6 hits. It's pretty good. And then needing 5s.
1 dead.
1 dead. It is a 6 though, so you could re-roll that. So just 1 dead and a pin on Durhammer. So these 2 guys had the Panzerfaust, and then you got your sergeant left. Next die. Begin with the chips. What is that? Soviets?
We should have brought the chips out.
The Dishka can't run, right?
It can run.
But just you can't run 12 though, can it?
No, it can. Yeah, it's just an infantry weapon. It's on wheels. Just drag it behind you. Yeah, you can run 12. That squad that was over there is giving up on the German objective, and they've run down the road towards the middle objective. So Germans. So he's going to fire the Stummel at the inexperienced squad. Needing a 5. Or I can't see it. What is it?
4.
A 4. He missed with the Stummel. And next die.
What's the range on the Stummel?
48. If you're within 24, you would hit on a 4. Was it a Soviet die?
Soviet die.
Steve got tired of failing orders with the motor. He rallied. They passed. They're pin free. And a German dice. Andre's going to have the flak Fearling fire. It is long range. Soft cover against that squad in the road there. In 5s. Not a single hit.
Woohoo!
Well, the flak Fearling's been doing work, but it's come to an end. He was an inch shy. I hate that. The armored car is driven around. He's going to fire at these guys who went down, so needing 7s. This church is in a bad spot.
Hey,
he got
I
one.
got a pin.
And a 3 to kill. They're inexperienced, but then you got to roll your green thing, right?
Nope.
Nope.
You got a pin on him though. That's like the same as killing. It's the same as taking him out of the game.
Pin on the inexperienced guys.
Okay, I think the rest. Oh,
Next die. Soviets. His sniper's going to try to take out that Panzerfaust and Durhammer. It's a hit. And a 5? No, nothing but a pin. So they are now up to 2 pins. Alright, next die. Durhammer, well, their sickle's dead. Their hammer is pretty much out of the game. And another Soviet die. You guys just run over here. German die. So what do you have left, Andre? Durhammer.
I want to take this shot back.
Yeah, that was. Oh, and your mortar, right? Or no?
No, he fired early on.
So this should be Andre's last one, right?
Yep.
So Durhammer with 2 pins. Durhammer passed their order, and they have a Panzerfaust. He moved over, got within point blank. We think that counts as point blank. So you're going to be 4 because of the pin, 5 for moving, and then back to 4 for point blank.
I think I should get ultra point blank here.
How could you miss?
Ultra, woo!
Oh, is it?
Are we?
Cock die.
Yeah, re-roll. Re-roll. That was a little sketchy. You'll get it. No, you missed. You missed with the Durhammer.
But you got 2, right?
No, he's only got 1. The other one's a sergeant. Okay, next die.
All right.
Andre was robbed. And then Soviets. Officer just gone up and claimed the objective. Is there any dice left? Alright, going on to turn 6. Last turn. And Steve has the middle objective. Andre has Steve's objective. So if Andre can hold that, he can win. Germans. So
I
Andre,
gotta pass the order. while
Andre's
I got
going
a
to pass
chance.
an order here. He's going to try to spread around to block anyone with getting 3 of them. And he does pass the order. So then he'll move. And he'll try to block anyone from getting within 3 of that so he can claim it. Andre has just rearranged himself here. He's going to try to put
Oh wait,
another
before
pin
you
on
do
these
that, I got to roll to see if these guys become veterans.
guys. Oh yeah.
What do I need to roll?
Like
I
a
don't remember.
6. I don't know. A 4? We'll have to look at that. That might be regulars by now.
Something here.
So they never took a casualty.
2 hits.
2 hits? Okay, so just 2 hits.
The pin's all you needed.
Needing 3s. Okay, there you go.
I
Now
got
you can
one.
roll.
Now
you can
they
roll.
might be badass.
So re-roll
I
that.
gotta read the rules.
Oh, a 6.
We'll just say they are. So regulars.
Stubborn
now.
veterans with flamethrower. So they become regulars. But that'll make them, yeah, it'll be easier to pass the order check.
Never
So
should have killed one.
Soviet die. He does run the squad in the road over, so he's got his officer, he's got another squad on the objective. Next die. Soviets. Steve's
You can't
gonna,
move my pull my cover like that.
Steve's gonna turn the BA6 and try to finish off.
They're hard to kill. Those guys are tough.
Not as tough as your guys were. I think you just need 3s because you moved.
Yeah.
4 hits, so needing 5s. If you get 1, it'll be a morale test at least.
But they're veterans.
Got 1, so check the 6. Nope. So you got 1. What are you up to? 2 pins now?
Yep.
2 pins and a morale test with the lone sergeant there.
Lone Sergeant.
He
You
makes
don't
it.
dare.
Did he already go? What's the gray die over there from?
Um,
Oh, that's from shooting the Panzerfaust. I never even needed to attack that guy. Man.
Yeah, the Panzerfaust
no, that was
spent.
last turn, wasn't it?
I don't know. Next die. So we got a lone Durhammer sergeant over there with 2 pins, who's going to hope to maybe contest the objective. Soviets. So the Dushka. Steve's having the Dushka crew charge the Grenadiers. So we got 4 guys. Oh, 3
hits.
And then to check those 2 6s. No, but 3 dead. So we'll take out the machine gun, I guess, Andre? Because you want to keep
Doesn't
your tough
matter.
fighters, right? So that leaves you with 2 tough fighters and one non-tough fighter. So you just lost 3 dudes. You got to get 3 here. It's game. Well, maybe not quite. You only got 1. 2. Okay, so you still lost. So these guys were defeated by the Dishka crew. There goes Andre's chance to win the game. The most he can hope to do now is possibly tie the game by contesting that middle objective with that lone pioneer. So next die. Dishka. Germans.
Which
Uh,
I guess you get
actu-
both of them, right? If they're in the template.
Well, actually, I can hit these, and then I can
He's
hit.
got, yeah, so he's got his LMG squad and his officer there, and Andre's going to fire his heavy motor at the
Officer Squad.
officer.
Oh, cocked eye.
It's a 1. The only reason this one was cocked is on the fur, you know.
That one was more sideways than the 5.
Yeah, but it wasn't on fur. That's a house rule.
Arguing with the judge. It's bad juju.
Yeah, don't do that. The Soviets.
Is-
Steve
so
passed an
is
order.
it just my dice now, or I mean,
Steve still got 4 dice in there.
yeah, but so it's what those guys bet. what do you
Yeah,
have
really,
4
nothing
dice
over
on?
here. Nothing
Oh.
over here matters.
Well, your sniper.
Sniper. But Steve passed the order with this SMG
Okay,
squad.
so who's up?
Ran up and he's surrounded
You're up?
the objective.
Okay.
Steve's officers come around and he's going to see if he can finish off that last pioneer with his SMGs.
2 hits.
2 hits. Actually, it's, yeah, a small team would have made 3 hits. Okay. Or, no, nothing but a pin.
Pin them.
So he's up to 3 now?
Yep.
Alright, next die. Soviets. He's going to try to mortar the last guy from Durhammer.
If it scatters,
He's the only
this
threat
way,
left.
It's a 3-inch template.
Needing a 6. No, we haven't got a mortar hit on the first shot yet tonight.
We've only had 1 mortar hit all night.
Yeah, and that was after 3 ranging shots. Germans. Andre's gonna fire his Panzerfaust at the squad. Needing a 5? Oh, he got a
Got
6.
6.
So
What's that,
it's
a 1-inch template?
Anything but. Yeah, I don't think it's a template. It's just anything but. I don't
It's
think.
not HE?
This guy just got a. Oh, it's a shape charge.
I think
Yeah.
one guy takes like a +6 pen hit. So anything but. He got somebody.
Okay. Do I get to pick or?
Nope. Next die.
I thought that would actually do something.
So German
Yeah,
die.
so it should hit everybody in
Jet of
line.
bolts and
And
nastiness.
got all 4 of those guys.
Through the whole squad. The flak Veerling is going to fire at the squad. The LMG squad. So just 4s? I think. And you're probably, I don't know.
There's
No, you're
4.
not over 24. So 4 hits.
So
Yeah, that might be. Oh, to hit one guy?
Yeah. So 4 1-inch templates. It'll be 5 hits onto the LMG squad. +1. So needing 3s. So 3 dead. You have 7 guys though, so you don't have to take a morale test, and then D2 pins. 2 pins and 3 dead. There we go,
So-
next die. So he lost 3 dudes and took 2 pins. So next die, Steve. Germans. What do you have left? the man.
You get
for the game.
You got the vehicle too.
7. How many does he have?
8, 9, 10.
He makes it.
Wait, you make it automatically. You just run 12, right?
No, he has to pass an order.
Oh,
He's got some
3
pins.
pin order.
yeah.
So that's why I was asking about where those guys
You
were.
can just go right here.
So Steve, I'm sorry. Did you pass the order with those guys?
Yeah, we rallied.
They rallied. Okay. And then Andre is going to drive his armored car up and fire at the SMG squad.
Okay, so that's 6 shots.
If you do the machine gun, yes. Which should be 3s because you moved, but you're back to point blank.
What a roll!
2 hits. Lame. 2 hits. Nothing but a pin. All right.
Okay.
Anything left?
So so Steve, rolling for turn 6 for the win.
Yep.
All you have to do is get a
If you get a 1, 2, or 3, you win. If not, you got to kill that last
well.
pioneer.
What do you mean?
Because it would end and you would be tied. But if he gets a 4, 5, or 6, he has one. He has a chance to get you off the.
Oh, if
objective.
he gets a 4, 5, or 6, I concede.
Okay.
Good game. The win for Steve. Why didn't we just roll a die and
The very
flip
beginning.
a coin at the beginning? Why the hell did we waste 3 hours?
All right. We'll be back to wrap it up. We're back to wrap it up. It's a Soviet victory by 1 point. He's got the middle objective. No one else has got any other objectives. And it would have went to turn 7, and Andre just conceded because he would have had to face a bunch of stuff to, and then hope that one last pioneer could have held out, but he figured he wouldn't. Just the odds are against him, so he just conceded. So it was a 1 point
If I
victory
was
for the
getting that
Soviets.
lucky, I wouldn't want to have to face Steve.
Next time. Okay, yeah. So it was a good game. It's pretty wild. That Black Veerling did a lot of damage, wiped out a whole squad, but then Andre lost a whole squad to the armored car at one point. So the armored car did as much damage as the Flak Veerling, just driving around firing those dual machine guns the whole game.
I don't know if I've ever shot the cannon with the armored car.
You never did. Yeah, it was just 2 machine guns
Not
every
today
time.
or any ever.
But yeah, I mean, you had what, 8 machine gun shots or 10 or whatever it was.
Yeah, I was pretty. I thought it was hopeless when they saw how easily the Flak Veerling took out that one squad.
Oh yeah,
Since I didn't have the wheeled awesomeness that Andre did, I figured that was the
that was a low point. In the game.
was the deciding factor in the game.
That was early, turn 2, and the squad was wiped.
And I lost all these morale checks, and it's like,
Steve failed a lot of orders, but in the end, he's swarmed the middle like a good Soviet would, and he's just swamped. Andre's just swamped in Soviets in the middle, and that was it. And then Der Hammer, Der Sickle didn't really do anything. Those guys got trapped in the immobilized Stummel, and then they got out and got shot to hell by the Dushka.
these guys got pinned to death.
And then Der Sickle, did they even fire?
They fired SMGs at the outflankers, but
And
Before
then
they got assaulted and
then the
Before they got
outflankers
assaulted.
took him out. But the game winner though was this Dishka assaulting and killing that German squad. Andre was not expecting that.
well,
But it's 4-man crew. They went first.
I whiffed in a lot of critical spots,
you were rolling low. A lot of
but I still would have had to have survived a couple more assault. You know,
Yeah,
it
you
wasn't
still
a
had
given
the
over there.
you
but-
still had the 2 guys left in the mortar, and then the regular / inexperienced squad.
Well, and I still
Maybe
had
could've
the
made
2
it.
vehicles to help support over there too,
Yeah.
potentially. But
Yeah, the stumble got. I mean, it got immobilized, but it was in a good arc. I mean, at least you were able to fire at everything in this area,
Yeah.
should you want to. And he passed all his orders. He got to fire every time. He never failed an order to fire.
never really hit anything. But
No. But he never failed in order to fire. So yeah, it was a good game.
sniper was effective. That's
Sniper-
rare. Usually I regret bringing those, but
Yeah. Sniper took out Shantz immediately. His very first game as a combat commander, and he gets sniped immediately. That's how it goes, though. So yeah, so thanks to Steve and Andre for coming over, and it was a good game
good time.
and close game. I was really surprised that the Dishka won the game, essentially, for Steve. You don't see that very often, a machine gun assault winning the game, but
yeah,
were they
we
draw-
assumed that they'd have been all tuckered out, hauling that gun across all that open ground, and
No, it's on wheels. It's got wheels. You just drag it.
oh
behind
yeah,
it.
how hard could it be?
You got 4 guys.
4 guys dragging a big gun into an assault. How hard could it be?
And I bet the wheels are just like solid, like hand truck wheels. That every single little dip in the ground, you're like stuck on it. Anyway, yeah, thanks to these guys for coming over, and check out our Patreon. I know I mentioned it at the beginning, but I mentioned it again at the end, and our Facebook group and all our other social media stuff as well. And thanks for watching, guys. We did live stream this one, and thanks to everyone who stuck with us through this whole time. It's been like over 3 hours of live streaming. So, but maybe next time we do a live stream, we'll cut it down to like 500 points or something, just to keep it a manageable time.
Yeah, or we'll play a speed game and
Or a speed
not
game. Have the
be
timer.
quite so strategic about it.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So again, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.